On the first floor, you would see they're doing the mesh there. So it's going to stucco material, 50 feet wide lot, right? Which is a traditional lot here in Calgary, 2-bedroom basements. You have the OSB board or the particle board, which goes on the studs. So you have a mechanical room for upper unit separate and basement is separate. So create an oversupply situation. Do not put a mechanical room on the main floor. It just kills the functionality. There was asbestos in the property. We had to remove it. We got to take down the property, do the foundation, all of that. Altogether, our construction cost is between 1.5 to 1.6 million or 3 million. So it gives us a spread of about 400,000. All right, boys, welcome back to another video. So today, as usual, we're going to talk about another 8-unit that we are building here in Calgary. It's on an inner lot and it's a courtyard style. So there's a lot of things that you really want to listen to in this particular video because we're going to be showing around the layout. I'm going to discuss about the numbers, the profit, the financing that we're doing on this one, and the materials that we're using on this one as well. Now let's go inside and check it out. So before we go in, guys, this is in the community of Highland Park here in Calgary. It's a hot location, it's inner city, it's 15 minutes right into downtown. First things first, as you see on the exterior, we did Hardie board and stucco. So all the ones that you see on the front, which is white, and the black frame around it, it's all Hardie board. It's a composite material, it's fireproof, it's solid, it's gonna last another 50 to 100 years until the next generation comes and tear it down and build another huge building. And then on the main level, so it's basically cement. So it's really solid. Now the way that's designed is it's a 50 feet wide lot, right? Which is a traditional lot here in Calgary. Most lots are 50 feet wide. So we have all the 4 units in this one building. So this building A and building B. So in the building A, you have 4 units. The middle 2 doors that you see are for the basement units, and it's 2-bedroom basements. And the far end corners are for the upper units, is 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Now real quick, if you look at this material, how they do it, they have this mesh which holds the cement together. So we have the OSB board or the particle board which goes on the studs, and we have this filament so that the water and moisture doesn't stick to the paper material, which protects the cement and just provides an air gap between those two, okay? Stucco goes on right on top. This is hail-proof, fireproof, all that good stuff. Now going inside, as soon as you come in, you have a mudroom space. One of the things that I like about inner lots, especially with a courtyard style, you get a lot more windows, and all 4 units are corners. So right here you have the kitchen, front would be the dining area, and in the back we have the living area, which is quite spacious. Now this property here is about 1380 square feet, so just under 1400 square feet for above grade units. And then you have the laundry here. For this one, the mechanical room is separate, you guys. So that's a CMHC requirement. The mechanical room has to be self-contained within all the units and has to be accessible separately, okay? Or if it's a common, then you need to have a common area entrance from both the units if the mechanical room is in the basement per se. So up here we have 3 bedrooms. So I love this design, especially because we have a small balcony. Now that with the CMHC MLI Select program, they're funding and funding and funding to increase the supply, create an oversupply situation to ease the pressure on the rental. So as an investor, it's great because you can get into these bills with only 5% down payment. But then if the rents are going down, it doesn't help you because the cash flow wouldn't be there. So something like this, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but this just gives an open air access for the master bedroom. And we would stand out amongst all the other rentals which is getting built in the area, and you could get a better tenant, more rent, less vacancy rate just because of that little balcony addition. And obviously it has a master ensuite. It's going to be all tiled in. The drywall is completed. We just got done with all the city inspections, so the paint is going to go in soon. So the mechanical room is right here. So if you keep the mechanical room on the main floor, it kind of kills the living area. Over here, you already have a smaller walkway. People are just spending more time in the bedrooms, not really in the corridor and such, right? So even if it's a little cramped, it's okay. But please make sure if you guys be building something like this, do not put a mechanical room on the main floor. It just kills the functionality, and it'll be very hard for you to get a nice tenant. And if you're selling it, it's going to be hard as well. And here you have the 2 bedrooms. So now, okay, remember I told you it's a courtyard style. So from the bedroom, you can see the building B right in the back, and there's about 20-foot difference or 15 feet difference in between these 2 buildings. So there's some beautiful green space that will be in there. And if it's family with kids who's living in all these units, they have more play area, barbecue area, whatever you guys want to call it. Let's go to the back. Now this is the courtyard style. I like these better than the corner units because this is like a common backyard space. So if there's a family with kids, as I said, there's a lot more green space that they can utilize for the summer days. Winter is winter, right? So we're gonna go for a darker color on the stucco. It's just drying out right now. All the windows that we use are black trim on the outside and white trim in the inside. I'm gonna show you the basement. Come on in. So most times when you're building these kind of units, people just do 1-bedroom suites. I mean, 1-bedroom suites are okay. Just watch for your head. But if you could do 2 bedrooms, why not? Because in the long run, if you have 2 bedrooms, you're leaving your pool of renters open. Okay, it's kind of dark. We don't have too much light here. But yeah, so this is the kitchen / living area, and then separate mechanical room right here. So they are all the units have separate meters. The bathroom is right in the back, and those are the 2 bedrooms, you guys. Okay, those both the bedrooms are actually good size, I would say. Nice big egress windows and such. Now this property has a 4-car garage in the back. Obviously the garage is built once everything is completed. So this one here, we started construction early summer this year, so it's going to be done right around in December. Mid-December is what we are aiming for. So this is the back of the property. There will not be not much green space here. It's going to be a 4-car garage with storage for bicycle parking, etc. I know you guys love numbers, so now let's talk about numbers. So this property is already conditionally sold, you guys, or unconditional, so pre-sold to an investor in Toronto. And so this one, we purchased the land for $750,000, okay? Just for the land. There was a house on it. We did the demolition. The demolition itself cost about $35,000 because there was asbestos in the property. We had to remove it. We gotta take down the property, do the foundation, all of that. All together, our construction cost is between 1.5 to 1.6 million. Now, you can see we're doing all not a rental grade. So people sometimes put vinyl, etc. So we did the stucco, we did the Hardie, we did the black trim windows, and inside we're gonna have luxury vinyl plank. We're gonna have no carpets at all. We're gonna have quartz countertops all throughout. Beautiful kitchen cabinets, double tone, and we definitely don't want to cheap out on anything. So it's still a higher end for these kind of bills, between that 1.5 to 1.6 million mark. Our holding cost, our financing cost, our construction cost, and all that is another for holding the construction is another 100 to 200,000. So that leaves us around 1.8 million total, okay? And then 750 for the land, which leaves us around 2.55 for this one. We sold this one for 300,000, sorry, 3 million. So it gives us a spread of about 400,000. That's what the builders are aiming for these. Now, if you're building yourself, so if you're an investor, rather than buying something which is already getting built, you can buy the land and build yourself and have that equity built in for yourself. Now, CMHC has different programs for construction financing and also on a takeout or term financing, we call it. It's under the MLI Select. So basically you can buy this entire building with only as low as 5% down payment, because you get a 95% loan to value off the loan on a 50-year amortized mortgage. So you'll be able to cash flow just about a little bit. There's more fees involved in it. You know, there's about 2 to 2.5% in closing costs. That's for the broker fee, the lender fee, etc. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So if you guys are looking for, I think this is a great investment for long term to actually build some generational wealth, and working with the right team, right builder. And if you position yourself great, I mean, sure, the market is slowing down right now, but this is a long-term 5-10 year game plan. So if you were to buy something like this with, let's say, $150,000 down payment, closing costs and everything, let's say all in you're in for $250,000, right? So over the span of 10 years, this asset, which is $3 million right now, will appreciate with the average inflation rate of 3% over the span of 10 years, which would be 3.9 million. So you almost are making $100,000 every year, year over year on this asset, which is brand new. You don't have to worry about tenant repairs and maintenance too much because everything is under warranty, and you get better tenants because it's brand new units, and not much of a vacancy rate because it's brand new again. And you just keep holding it. You enjoy that little bit cash flow, a little bit of principal pay down, and this sets you for life. So after 5-10 years, whether you want to sell them individually, condomize it and sell them individually, you still would be good. There's going to be enough cash flow, because you would have more equity down the road to be able to pay for your lifestyle, so to speak, within the real estate game. So that's it, you guys. If you have more questions about the build itself, the timelines, the architects that we use, or the more about the financing options, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm more than happy to help you guys and get you onto your next project. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.